Good morning, folks, and welcome back to Move Daily Fitness. It's Tracy, and this beginner workout, we're focused on all of the activities that you want to do in your daily living, in daily life, okay? We're going to focus on training those muscles within that. So, good functional workout here today, and the format within this is going to be 40 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. We'll hit 3 functional exercises, and we're going to repeat it for 3 rounds because it's going to take a bit for us to get into the flow in that first round. So I want that learning curve to be that first set, and then increase your weights and your ability as we move through it. You're going to require a variety of dumbbells for the workout. Here are the ones I might suggest a beginner use, but lift within your abilities. I'm also going to use something stable to sit on, so make sure you have a stable bench or chair. Push it against a wall so it doesn't slip, and yeah, grab that. Okay, we'll start you with a good warm-up. We'll end with a cool down. You ready to move daily? Me too. Let's go. Okay, I will put functional training on the watch here today. Let's start by warming things up. We're just gonna reach and knee right here. Okay, a little balance already. Right off the hop, going on that one leg. If you need, of course, you can tap instead of do the high knee. Engage the core, shoulders back, big reaches up. Two more here. Good, and feet a little wider than shoulder width. We're gonna go into a big thoracic circle here. Gentle, gentle warm up. Switch directions. Hips go forward all the way around the horn. One more each way. Very good. Grab that chair, sit, stand. Make sure the knees don't go over the toes and don't put your hands on your legs. Just straight up and down right here for 10. Still in warm-up zone here. Just getting those muscles that we're gonna use today ready to go for us. Increasing heart rate a bit because that increases our synovial fluid into the joints so you're not lifting cold. Last one here. Good, and now we're gonna do the same idea, but up to tiptoes. So tiptoes and down, good. Just warming up the Achilles and your calves. And now lift your toes up, up. Now we're hitting the front of the leg, the tibialis anterior. Might need to hold something for balance. This is triggering that balance mechanism here. 2 more. Good, let's go back to that high knees and reach right there. Last one here. And back to that circle. We'll stay in the same direction this time. Stay with me for 3, 2, 1, and switch directions. 3, 2, and 1. Sit, stand for 10. Don't put your hands on your legs, push through the heels. And 10, make sure your chair is stable before you release your body weight, please. Push it against a wall for stability if you need, or of course, I'm on a rubberized floor with a heavy, heavy bench, so I'm feeling good and stable here. You've got 3 more. Last here. And let's go to those calf raises again. Up for 10, up to the tiptoes. And your tibialis raise, up those toes come. Very good. And a little torso turn here, drawing elbow across the body. And there you go. Okay, take a look at the screen. Remember, we're going through it twice. Grab your dumbbells, let's get started. We're starting with the squat and carry. I'm gonna start with 12-pound dumbbells. I'm gonna squat down, set them down, pick them up, and stand. If you can't go all the way down, just give me a little squat. And then we'll walk. Okay, let's walk for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set them down, release the grip, pick them up, push through the heels. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set them down nice and tall, one foot in front of the other. Release your grip, pick them up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set them down, release your grip, pick them up, drive through the heels. That's it. All right, good activity to pick up groceries. Moving into your hip hinge deadlift. I'm gonna go a little bit lighter with 10-pound dumbbells. We're practicing that hip hinge. Back is super flat. You're gonna reach your hips back toward the back wall. So we hinge, 2, 3, and stand. Hinge, 2, 3, and stand. Keep your back very flat. You can do this without dumbbells as well, just to get used to the hinge pattern. All right, very good. Keep your dumbbells, if you are using them, nice and close to the shins. And think about reaching the butt back like you'd shut a car door with your butt. You'd shut it shut with your butt. Bang it shut, you know what I mean. Okay, so let's set those weights down. We're gonna do a tap back or a lunge with a twist. I'm gonna go ahead and do a lunge twist here, but you could tap back, twist there instead. We're gonna alternate legs. Okay, so lunge, twist. Now switch sides, lunge, twist. Good, and switch. Good, this is a great one for balance, of course. And so often we are on that one leg in a split stance where we have to maintain control in our core and stabilizers. Good. Twist, that's it. Again, just a tap looks like this and twist. All right, going back to the top. Let's go back to carrying our groceries. 12 pounds in each hand for me. All right, we're gonna bend down, pick them up, and then we'll walk for 10 seconds. So on the ground, release. Here we go, and we pick them up, drive. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend down, release, pick them up, drive. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend down, release, pick them up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend down, release, and pick them up. Okay, good. Into your hip hinge. I think I'll stick with these 12s, but you can do this without weight if you're new to the hip hinge and you just want to practice the form. Your knees are soft and you're gonna bend at the hips. Here we go. So you're down slow, then power up. Okay, setting that down. Back to our step back twist, or sort of tap back with a twist, or the lunge. I'm gonna lunge. You could hold a weight. I'll do that in the final circuit and show you what that looks like. Okay, drop low with a twist. Switching legs, low and twist. Very good. If you feel too imbalanced and you just want to stick with the tap back or the lunge without the twist, that's fine. Just showing some levels here that you can do. Okay, last round. You can stick with the 12-pound or whatever weight you're using for your grocery bags. But if you think about, how heavy are grocery bags when I go to the store? Shoulders back, you're tall. Pick it up, drive. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set them down, you're tall, release, and drive. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set them down, release, pick them up, and drive. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set them down, release, and drive. Okay, love it. I'm gonna stick with the 12s again for my hip hinge or deadlift. Okay, we're bending at the knees, reaching those hips back, shoulders back. Slow, 2, 3, and drive. Don't arch the back at the top. You're kind of tucking the pelvis under, squeezing the glutes. Okay, tuck. Now, as I said, we're gonna add a little weight to the equation on this last lunge twist. Whatever you'd like, we can maybe start with a 5-pound. You can progress as you get better at this. Okay. We drop it back, twist, switch legs, low, twist. Tap back if you'd like, tap, twist, right? Or lunge, lunge, twist. Love the balance part of this. Really have to stay focused. I'm spreading all my toes out, really planting that big toe into the ground. Nice, okay, grab some water. We're gonna take a little water break here. Clean up your yard sale if you have weights everywhere. Then take a look at the screen. That's the next set. Feel free to always pause if you need a longer break. All right, let's do the push muscle. I'm gonna do a chest press on my bench, but you can use the floor if you don't have one. I'll hold 12-pound dumbbells. Okay, make your way down to the ground or on your back on the bench, and we're gonna press over the chest. Training chest here, and we push. Good. So don't lock out the muscles hard at the top. Okay, you just wanna press, keep just a slight softness in the elbow there, and stay over the chest with those wrists locked and neutral. Okay, make your way to standing. We're gonna go into our one-arm row. You can prop yourself up onto your leg if you don't have anything to prop up on. I'm gonna hinge right forward so my back is flat here on the bench. I'm holding a 12. Here we go, and I'll call halfway, we'll switch arms, okay? So you're drawing the elbow up toward the ceiling, kind of pulling that dumbbell like you're pulling it through quicksand, all the way up, slow and controlled. One more in this arm, and switch your side, and row. We're moving into a get up off the floor. If you can't do that and you want to hit this sit squat again, feel free. Otherwise, make your way down to the ground. We're gonna get up to standing and then back down to the ground. Here we go. You can start like this. Come to the knee, bring the foot forward and up. Knee goes down, control the down, and then switch legs. Knee, foot, push, knee, and sit. Switch sides. Up to the knee, foot, push, and all the way down. Other side, you can use your hands if you need to. Put your hands here. Even an assistance from a bench is fine if you need. Okay, excellent. Let's go back to the top. I'm gonna increase weight to 15 pounds on the chest press, or make your way down to the ground, over the chest, on your back. Okay, and we push. Good. Flexing your chest at the top, squeezing. Great for training posture, but also upper body strength and power, pushing a door, pushing a suitcase, pushing a suitcase into an overhead bin. We require shoulders and chest for that. So good functional push pattern right here. Let's go into that one arm row again. Okay, anywhere between a 10, 12, 15 pound, whatever works for you. I'll call halfway again. Hinge forward, I'm using a 15. Nice flat back. And draw up and down. Last one on this arm. And switch. Back is flat and we pull. Good. Getting ready for that sit stand again. You can use your chair if you can't get all the way down to the ground, but this time we're gonna try with no hands. All right, setting that there. So let's make our way down to the ground. Can you do this without hands? That's the goal. It's a good goal to have in case you have something in your hands. All right, here we go. So you're up, foot, and push. Knee goes down, nice and slow and controlled. We sit, switching legs, up, and push. Again, do not feel like you have to use no hands. One hand can be here to help you push. Okay, use a bench, use your couch. This is just a very functional activity that we need to be able to do for the rest of our lives. So we practice it and train those muscles to get stronger. Very nice. Okay, one more set. Back to my chest press. On your back. We're on a bench, I'm holding 15s again. Go up if you can. With good form, we press.
Let me feel your love again, 'cause I've been running round in circles screaming out your name. Take me to a different place, just the two of us and we can stay up all night.
Nice. All the way up. Let's go into our one arm row. I'll stick with the 15, but you listen to your body. Whatever is good for you with good form. Hinging forward. Grab that dumbbell and pull up. Good. And switching sides. Okay, let's finish off with our sit stand. With or without your hands. Alternating sides. You'll probably find one side's a bit stronger, hey? All right, here we go. Knee, foot, up, back to knee. Place your hand down if you need that assistance. Control. Other side. Up, foot, push. Okay, or without the hands, you just want to go slow and controlled. You do have to have a lot of hip flexibility for that. So if you find you can't do this, that is something that you could work on then, is your hip flexibility. Lots of ways to train that. And there we go, very nice. Okay, that was fun. Take a look at the screen. That's our next set coming up, our last one. So grab some water, stretch things out a little bit if you need, and join me back as soon as you're ready. Let's start with our stork nose tap. So this is your pose here. You could hold it here and that's it. I'm gonna tap alternating sides here. I'll call halfway on the leg. Starting position is here, and we tap. So we're introducing some perturbations, some disruption, right, to the pose by moving the body with the arms. That causes the core to have to like activate, keep you upright. Working that hip flexor a bit here as well. Switch your side, up and tap. Always this side is harder for me, always, always. Trying to plant that big toe into the ground, spreading my toes out. It's hard. Now, farmer carry stop. Okay, so I'm gonna go a little bit heavier with my 15s. We're gonna move in motion and then stop suddenly, because sometimes we have to do that. So hold heavy bags out a little bit here and we walk. Okay, I'll tell you when to stop. It'll be a surprise. Stop, control, go. Stop, go. This is go, go, stop from the old days. Stop, control, go. Stop, go. I want full control before you go again. Stop, go. Stop, go. Stop. Good. Okay, set those down. Let's go into our wood chopper, a great rotational exercise. So you can go a little bit lighter. Maybe I'm gonna hold a 10, I think. Hold it here, your dumbbell, wider than shoulder width, low, and pivot here. I'll call halfway. Now, if you can't squat, bring it to your hip and pivot the foot there, okay? So either a low squat and turn. Again, very good functional pattern here where we have to lift, hand someone something at the top of a ladder, switch sides, drop it low and pivot. Low and pivot. Nice, let's go back to the top. Okay, so your stork pose, nose tap. Spread the toes out, plant the big toe. Alternate here. If you want this more challenging, simply close the eyes. It is insanely more difficult. Make sure you're safe though. Switch feet and work. Tippy canoe. I'm gonna grab some heavy weights because I have them, but if you don't have heavy weights, feel free to just go a little bit lighter. We're gonna do our farmer carry stop. Again, don't rest the weights against your legs. Out a little bit, shoulders back, you're tall. Here we go. Stop when I say. Stop, full pause, and go. Stop, and go. Gain full control before you take that first step. Stop, and go. Stop, go. Stop, go. Nice. Okay, back to your wood chopper. You could go on the diagonal, I suppose, to make that more challenging. I'm gonna stick with my 10 here on the wood chopper. Wide stance. And we're low and pivot. Last one on this side, and switch. Drop low and pivot. One more round, everyone. Okay, the stork pose with the nose tap. Did you try it with your eyes closed a little bit? So tough. I'm gonna try a little bit. All right, I'll call half and tap, tap. This side's okay. I know I'm okay here, but that's the other side. So hard. Okay, switch sides. And oh, just crazy how much more challenging the side is. Like what? Better not ever be on the left side of a boat when it gets tippy. I'm done for. Come on, girl. Okay, into your carry. I'm gonna go back to those 20s. You can make it a little bit more challenging and more calf oriented by going on tiptoes if you'd like. I'll do that this time. Tiptoes if you'd like. So a little bit of calf, a little bit of balance. When we stop, you're going to drop down to your heels. Stop and go. Stop and go. Great for grip strength here as well. Stop, go. Stop, go. Stop, and go. Okay, let's finish off everyone with your wood chopper. I'll stay at the 10 pounds. Wide stance. Drop it low and pivot. Low and reach. Last one on this side. Now switch. Remember, you can come to your hip if you can't squat this. You're almost there, folks. Stay with me in 3, 2, last one here, 1. You're done, and you have moved daily. Nice work in your activities for daily living. Did you see how we are going to use those muscles for daily life? I did too. Okay, join for a stretch if you can. Nice work, everyone. Let's put a leg up on something, a couch, a chair, a bench, knee is soft, and you're hinging at the hips here, stretching through the hamstring and your glute and lower back. Very good. I liked all of that. You know, that farmer's carry with a stop is interesting. We do another activity, and you may have done it with me, where we do an ice skater. So you're really in movement, but without weights. Switch sides. And you're in that lateral movement plane, which so often happens. Like, think about if you fall off a curb. Do we always fall in the front and back plane? No, sometimes we'll fall to the diagonal, to the reverse, to the side. And so to have those movement patterns trained, not that you have to practice falling, but to have those muscles in those areas nice and strong, ready for you. We're gonna sit to stretch the glutes here, cross the leg over and hinge forward nice and slow. Anyway, I think it's really important to practice all that, to keep it there. Like, as you saw with a stork nose tap, what the heck, on my left side. Like, so bad. But I know that about me. When I did the program, Switch Sides, called Motion Mastery with Coach Andrew Licurdo, he had said to me, your left toe is coming off the ground all the time. And which makes every other muscle in my lower back, my legs, my hip flexors have to recruit for balance, as opposed to anchoring my toes widespread, plant that big toe in the ground, and really use that to help with my balance and stability. So I've been trying to do that. It's hard. Let's come up onto a wall, big stretch for the chest, because part of the activities of daily life is having good posture. And so often we're tight in this front pec muscle. So we do want to practice stretching through that. If you feel that tightness or you see rounding in your shoulders, you don't want that. Switching sides. This is something we can prevent, folks, by doing core work, keeping the back strong, and stretching the areas that are beginning to round or get tight. Okay, this is tight for me. So come on, Tracy, do it. Do it more regularly. Okay, fine, I will. Yeah, that's good. Ooh, round through the back, nice back stretch here. Anyway, these are fun. I do have some advanced versions here too, so if you want something a little bit more challenging, hinge forward, reach that thumb up, give that wrist a roll here. If you want something more challenging, then yeah, just Google Activities of Daily Living Tracy Steen on YouTube. Switch up, Google, I guess search. And yeah, that should pop up. Anyway, I do like these. I'm gonna continue to incorporate different elements in all my workouts, just things like this, so we can come back to it, we can have it as protocol, and we can get stronger, more balanced, more stable as we age. Arms back, thumbs down. If you're looking to practice this more, remember I said if your hips are tight, there's ways to make them less tight. Grab my Motion Mastery program. It's right there. You can click or tap to grab yours and start today, or check in the description below. All right, see you all in the next workout.